was yellow.
Down, that's the
Op
cruise as
last
well.
op
The other was
standing.
piano window, I think.
Reload.
Frost is lost, like actually.
Yeah, he's a little bit new.
Sometimes the best way to siege is to not siege at all. I'm just standing here in a corner waiting. You just gotta be, you know what I mean? Like, generate less information in the enemy right now. Yeah, perfect. That was good. That was it.
15 seconds. Op 4
That's how you
eliminated.
siege. Look,
Mission successful.
you saw me. You could have stood right where I was the whole time. Get an easy kill, you know? Are you lost as frost when it comes to Rainbow Six Siege? Do your teammates call you trash and tell you to uninstall the game? Then stick around. I'll make a better teammate out of you yet. Step 1. Don't call your teammates trash. In my experience, the worst teammates are the ones that call out their team in all chat. But we'll get back to code of conduct soon enough, I'm sure. For now, we'll go over a basic settings guide to make sure we're combat ready. Then we'll open up a training ground and dial in our audio. And as a quick bonus, I'll show you a way to tighten up your recoil. Your mouse, keyboard, and headset will run much better when the respective programs are on. So make sure that these are open and running. In the top right of your screen is Settings, then select Options, General, Matchmaking Preferences. Turn off Hostage and Secure Area. Both of these game modes are bad for the same reason. They lack a dynamic retake, like when you plant a diffuser. But they can be fun once in a while. For training grounds, leave on Elimination and turn the rest off. And Maps. Turn everything off except for Fortress, which is the second from the bottom. This may sound tedious, but this is how we're going to dial in our sound. So, in a little bit, we'll launch a training grounds. And if you don't find yourself in a fortress, you're going to look kind of silly. So don't skip this step. You can always explore other maps later. Hit apply, and then we'll go back to general. Then interface options. The two things I want to point out here are show teammate outline and show teammate name. I use the teammate outline to gather information about my team all the time. For example, I can tell Jackal was engaged from the bottom of brown stairs before he could even call it out. And for the team names, this just makes it easier to tell who is making the callouts. I don't want to have to check the scoreboard to see what ops someone's playing when they start screaming for help. Hit apply, and we'll go back to general. Make sure ping is turned on. Drone after prep. This is a fairly new setting. This will make sure you don't lose control of your drone as the round starts. This is great for the Twitch mates. Make sure you hit apply, and we'll go to audio settings. I turn subtitles on. Sometimes it lets me know when a teammate uses a gadget, but it's just another small way for me to gather information off my teammates, even if they don't use their mics. The other one is dynamic range. I personally use night mode because it lowers the volume of loud distracting sounds, like your own gunshots, and leaves the sounds you really want to hear, like enemy footsteps, unaffected. Make sure you hit apply, and we'll go to display. Full screen is the fastest mode. Get the most out of your hardware and use full screen. And I have harsh words for some of you on this one. Aspect ratio. Stop using 5:4 and 4:3 to stretch out the target on your screen. This makes your game look terrible. Instead, lower your sensitivity on your mouse to make the target bigger on your mouse pad. Field of view. If you're not playing this game on your phone, turn this up to 90. Apply, and next is graphics. This one's based on your hardware, but I'll give you the basic guideline. Your FPS must, at all times, be higher than your monitor's refresh rate. So, if you have a 144 Hz monitor and you're only getting 110 FPS, you will be having some graphical issues. Having an FPS that's higher than your monitor's refresh rate is ideal, as this lowers your input lag. Shadows must be on medium, even for a potato PC. Shadows make for easy kills, so use this to your advantage. Turn off anti-aliasing. All it does is blur the edge of the wall you're trying to pixel peek, and it's not kind to your FPS either. Ambient occlusion, lens effects, and zoom and depth of field I leave off. Just remember, keep your FPS above your refresh rate. Hit apply and we'll move on to controls. I use raw input data, and my sensitivity is as low as I can get it while still being able to quick turn from a flashbang. If you're new, set this no higher than 20. As for aim down sights, that's well beyond the scope of this video. But if you need a reference point, these are my current settings. Gadget and drone deployment should be on advance, so that you maintain full control of your character. Then, in Customize Controls, scroll down till you find Melee. I put Melee on mouse 5, and Secondary Gadget to G and mouse 4. Secondary Gadget is your throwables, so you'll want this somewhere so you can prime it and still be able to effectively move to throw it. Scroll down and make sure Ping in Character is assigned. Then scroll down to Observation Tool Controls and assign the same key to Ping in Observation Tool. Then hit Apply. And finally, in Accessibility, you can change the color of your lightsaber. Okay, now that that's taken care of, we can jump into a training grounds. Okay, so we'll do normal so that the bots don't try to come hunt us down. Lone wolf, and hopefully you find yourself in a fortress elimination and you spawn at main gate. Why Ubi doesn't let us click on the map location, I don't know. I like to use Twitch because her gun can be tricky to control. And if you can handle the recoil on the F2, then you should be able to handle the rest of the R6 arsenal as well. We're going to use the APC here to make sure that we have 3D sound.
Eliminate the terrorists.
So I'll make sure I can hear it out of my right ear. Make sure I can hear it out of the left ear. Then I'll close my eyes. Turn off your monitor if you have to. Then we'll spin erratically. Okay. Now I'm going to try to face the APC using only sound. Okay, we're going to find it with the right ear again. Find it with the left ear. Split the difference. And boom. Easy. If you can't do this, make sure the application for your headset and other peripherals are running. Okay, now we're going to use this cool little target here to master our recoil. Position yourself at 10 meters and rip a mag. Alright, count them up. How many bullets didn't make it through the keyhole? If your attempt looks something like this, reposition, and this time we're going to overkill our recoil. Like when a baseball player puts a weight on his bat so that when he takes it off it feels lighter. What we're going to do is we're going to try to shoot ourselves in the foot. We're going to pull down real hard. Okay, so go ahead and rip that mag. Okay, that was probably pathetic. Try again, only this time, act like you mean it. Shoot yourself in the foot. Okay, better. Now we're going to do this for real. This time, focus on being nice and smooth. Fire rates are consistent, so you're going to have to pull down smooth and consistent as well. Okay, there we have it. My first YouTube video. If you found this less cringe than I did, feel free to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.